Hello from Greece, welcome back to my channel. So today we will try to make the best base complexion with things that others suggested to us. For example, the optical illusion primer from Urban Decay that the girl from Sephora suggested for us. She suggested this one because I have texture in my skin and pores, but my skin is combo to the dry, so she believed that this is the perfect primer for my skin. Then she suggested this expensive foundation from Yves Saint Laurent, the All Hours foundation. This is the most full coverage foundation of the YSL, but it is very lightweight. It doesn't sit in lines and show more the texture of my skin. Then, because we want a perfect skin, we have to hide these black circles. We will begin with an old love of YouTube, this Pro Concealer the color Peach. Then we will continue with a more new loved concealer from Revolution. Everybody goes nuts with this concealer. We have the orange shade, which is more dark than the previous that was Peach, and the concealer in the shade C2. We hope this matches because we ordered this online. We don't have Makeup Revolution in Greece. We have some palettes, but not the concealers. And then we have this luxury baking powder from Revolution, Makeup Revolution London, which is more pink because someone suggested in YouTube, I don't remember the name, it was a long time ago, that a pink powder under the eyes covers better the circles, so we will try. Then I will use some things that I already have, but we will try to make the best skin we can with things that others suggested to us. So let's get into our video. So let's see the bottle from the primer. It looks expensive, and it actually is expensive. So it says Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. It claims to be smoothing, pore perfecting, and it has rosehip and argan. It has more of a mousse texture. Let's see how it feels. I believe I actually took too much, but okay. We need as much help as we can have. So let's see closer. This is a very hydrating primer. It brightens my skin, and I believe it smooths. It did a good job with smoothing my skin. We can't see anything more now. We'll see how the foundation applies above it. But it feels very, very, very smooth and soft. I like it, till now. Now we continue with the foundation All Hours from YSL. It's in the shade BD20 Warm Ivory. It's not the perfect match with my skin, because we tried one that was exactly my skin and one that was a different tone that looked a little bit darker. So we prefer that one because in front of these white lights it shows better. It is a little bit slippery, watery, but not something very, very slippery. You see, it has a little bit of fluidity. That's what makes it a lightweight foundation. And they say that it has a good amount of coverage. Let's see, let's try it. So, we actually forgot our color correctly, but we will do it again. For my whole face, I needed 4 pumps. Everything looks smooth. The foundation didn't sit in my lines or my texture, So far, so good. My pores are not visible. Now let's go a step back and put our Pro Concealer from LA Girl in the shade Peach. This should have been put under my eyes before my foundation. Right after that. This shade looks more salmony than peachy, but it is the right shade we need. I believe this concealer is rather high. It has a good amount of coverage and it doesn't sit on my creases, so I like it. Now I have to cover this with my foundation, which by the way, it's medium coverage, buildable. It didn't compromise it. But I like that coverage. I don't need more coverage than that. It's very good. Thanks to the girl from Sephora. Actually, I was going to Sephora to buy the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation because I like a more dewy look. And I've heard that is a good amount of coverage. And when I tried, even on my hand, it sits on my lines. I didn't like it. I have a textured skin and it was not for that type of skin. At least for me. Then I tried the Fenty Beauty. I don't remember the name. They have only one foundation. And the lightest shade I could find with a yellow undertone, when I put it on my face, it was a little bit darker than my skin, and then 5 minutes later it was an orange patch in my face. It oxidized it a lot, and I'm not even the most fair skin it exists. I don't know, maybe the Sephora didn't have all the shades, because I've heard that you can find every shade possible. I don't know, I didn't like it, and it was very heavy, very matte. I didn't like it, but this I like it a lot. Now let's cover this with our foundation. Now our under eye circles are good, but we need to cover them more, so we color correct with the red, the orange one with the red undertone from Revolution. These concealers are all hype because they are suggested to be dupes from the Shape Tape concealer, which is the best concealer we have at this time. So let's see. So full coverage. It is so full coverage. It's blowing my mind. And they cost like 4.5 euros, 5.4. And now we put the concealer in the shade C2. Hope this matches it. It was the lighter shade with a yellow undertone. It matches perfectly. Just beautiful coverage. I use so much orange I can cover it now. I didn't expect it to be so full coverage. Come on. It is not only full coverage, it spreads a lot. So you don't need to use a lot. You need to use as much as you need. Okay, mission saved. It is actually very full coverage and very spreadable, so don't use a lot of it. Now let's put the Revolution powder. YSL foundation. Don't need setting powder because it sets by itself. So we set it only the under eyes with a pink powder, and we will set a little bit in the places we put concealer so it doesn't transfer. We don't bake, we just set. So now we put some bronzer we already have to give some dimension to our face and warmth. Some blush. And highlighter. Some Fix Plus. So this is our skin. I believe everything was very good. The primer was very smoothing, covered my pores. Very good. The foundation, didn't even need to set it. Good color, good texture, blendable, perfect. The Pro Concealer, the best shade, the salmon shade. Good coverage, not creasy. This one, very spreadable, very full coverage. Use so little, because it will make a mess. Perfect too. Very good concealer. So now let's continue with our brows, eyes and lips, and we'll be done. Let's do our brows. Let's put our paint pot to prime our eyes. Now let's begin our eye look. And I set my eye with a shadow that has the same shape as my skin. Now I'll take a light orange. Now I take a darker orange and I put it a little bit lower. Now I take a dark brown shadow and I put it exactly on my crease. Now I take that orange again and blend them all together. Now I take a matte black Now we take a clean brush and we blend the edges. Now we take some concealer . Now we take a blue shade . Now we take a lighter blue, just in the center. Actually, I will take a white shadow to put it in the middle. Now I take that black again. Now we take the black on the lower lash line. And we take some wet shimmer shadow with the inner corner. Some black liner. Some mascara. Now something nude for the lips. And Fix Plus. So, overall, everything was very good. The primer from Urban Decay did exactly what it said. The foundation from YSL was medium coverage, buildable, very good for my texture, has no need to be setted. New Love. The Pro Concealer from LA Girl in the shade Peach. The perfect shade for the under eye circle. Good coverage, not creasing. The Makeup Revolution Concealer is very full coverage, very spreadable, don't need a lot of it. And the baking powder from Revolution, I don't know, it was okay. I don't have something to say. I was not amazed, I was not disappointed. Okay, so overall this is our look for today. If you liked our video, like down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join our Greek Fat family. Love you all.